Imagine standing in a dimly lit room, the air heavy with anticipation, while shadows flicker against the walls like the whispers of a quiet storm. Here in this room is where persuasion takes place, not in the bright light of overt negotiations, but in the subtlety of shadow. Persuasion is an art, often shrouded in mystery, a dance between what we know and what we feel. Today we'll explore the shadow side of this dance, where the lines between influence and manipulation can blur, and where understanding the unseen can empower us against unwanted sway. Imagine sitting by a warm fire, feeling its glow touch your skin, the crackle and pop of the logs, the smell of burning wood curling through the air. Can you sense the allure of the scene? This is persuasion in its purest form, a tapestry of sights, sounds, feelings that draw you in, almost without realizing. Persuasion is built on the very essence of what it means to be human, tapping into our deepest desires and fears. It asks us to lean in closer, to see what is hidden beneath the surface. Now picture a stage magician at work. With a flick of the wrist, a coin disappears, and with another, it reappears, a simple act that captivates and mystifies. Persuasion operates much the same way, capturing our attention while leading us toward decisions that feel singularly our own, yet come from external cues deeply embedded in our environment. It's magic in the everyday, orchestrating outcomes through unseen influence. Our minds are wired to respond to patterns, to seek coherence and meaning, even in chaos. This is where psychological principles like reciprocity, social proof, and authority come into play. Reciprocity compels us to return favors, a simple coffee shared, a kind word exchanged. These gestures weave a sense of obligation, binding us to reciprocate, often without conscious thought. Social proof guides us further, like spotting a line outside a restaurant and assuming the magnetism of a good meal inside. Authority, meanwhile, whispers assurances of safety, convincing us to follow those who seem wise or trustworthy, even if the trust is an illusion crafted by a uniform or a title. But shadows shift and change, don't they? Just as light and dark dance on that wall, persuasion also has its darker side. It's in this space that manipulation takes root, sprouting from the same soil as influence, but watered by deceit. Here, persuasion morphs into something less benign, a tool for control rather than connection. You might notice it when words feel sticky, when there's a pressure in the air that's hard to place. It's more than a nudge, it's a push, subtle yet powerful, aimed at serving interests that aren't your own. A classic example resides in the metaphorical mirror, a reflection that does not always show reality. Think of those who wield charm like a sword, dazzling us into agreement, the light off their smile blinding us to hidden motives. The hypnotic sway of their voice, the warmth of their touch, these are techniques honed to perfection to guide you down paths you might not tread under clearer skies. And yet here's the key. Awareness acts as the light in that shadowed room. By understanding the principles at play, by recognizing persuasion's fingerprints, we gain the power to pause, to question the motives behind the curtain. In this dance of influence, acknowledging the melody allows us to choose whether to follow the steps or find our own rhythm. Embrace the senses, the warmth of autonomy like the sun after a storm, the clarity of a cool breeze sweeping away doubt. Feel the freedom in recognizing the symphony of persuasion and opting for silence, should that be your choice. Understanding the shadow side of persuasion doesn't render us immune, but it does arm us with choice, an awareness that empowers rather than binds. As the fire fades and the room returns to darkness, remember this: persuasion, like the shadows it casts, is neither inherently good nor bad. It simply is, an echo of humanity's complexity. Our task is to see clearly, to discern when the dance invites us and when it seeks to ensnare. Let your insight be the beacon, your intuition the guide. In this gentle awareness lies the simple truth. With knowledge, we shape our own destinies, and in choosing the light, we illuminate the shadows for what they truly are, mere reflections cast by the light we hold within.